7/28/17, something amazing happened. We became parents. We were so excited. We had a perfect pregnancy. But what we didn't know was that we were going to become special needs parents. Our daughter was born totally normal. We even brought her home from the hospital. That first night home, she started acting a little funny. She stopped latching. She was arching her back. When we woke up in the morning, we brought her to the hospital and the doctor took one look at her. She stopped breathing. They grabbed her out of my arms, ran her down the hall. And next thing you know, I'm walking into a room and there are like 6 to 10 people pounding away at my 2-day-old baby. That was our entrance to parenthood. Years went by and Hazel remained undiagnosed. She had global brain damage and many other issues that impacted her entire body, but we had no idea why. When she was about 2.5 years old, we got pregnant with our second child. I found out I was pregnant. I got diagnosed with cervical cancer. Russell and I went through 4 rounds of chemo and multiple surgeries while I was pregnant. Russell was delivered at 35 weeks via C-section, followed by a radical hysterectomy. Praise God, I'm cancer-free today. We were literally praising Jesus because he was born normal too. Until, yes, you can guess, day 2 of life, he started having seizures just like Hazel was having when she was at home with us. Our entire world was shaken in that moment because we went from having 1 special needs kid with global brain damage to 2. Now, you might be asking why we had a second child. Well, we were told by Children's that it was not genetic, but it was. So at this point in the story, Children's got really interested and we worked with the genetics team. We ended up testing the genetics of myself, my husband, and both of our kids. Come to find out that I'm a carrier, my husband's a carrier, and both of our kids have 2 variants on the LIAS gene. There are 6 to 8 cases worldwide of this disorder. It is in the family, the bigger family, metabolic disorder, also NKH, non-ketotic hyperglycemia. But if you look up those things, you're not really gonna find what our kids have because it's so incredibly rare. The worst part about this disorder is that there's so little research on it. But what we know is that every kid who was born with this disorder, most of them died at 10 days old. And then 2 of the kids, one lived till 8 and the other lived until they were 16. So yes, it's degenerative. All of this to say that we live a really, really crazy life, and I've felt called to share a lot of what we live and walk through on social media. And that's the purpose of my TikTok. Not for you to feel bad for me, but for you to feel inspired that no matter what circumstance comes your way, you can still have joy just like I can. So do me a favor, share this video and head over to Instagram and follow me there.